We back, man. We picking it up and scouting. So we back with scouting. So why doesn't he have his he do got it. So all them got it, right? Okay, so let's start with bro. Antoine Elens. What is he anyway? I think we gotta add some more people to this, bro. Mm. Speed of 70. Man, what is he? Run stopper? We need some more outside linebackers, bro. That bitch got 99 speed, bro. We can't put no 79 right outside linebacker at and we leading in them too, bro. 61247. He gonna have to be a fucking pass rusher. Okay, we ain't even gonna give you no visit, fool. We just gonna take that away. Take that away. We're gonna bam. He got history. He got history. Alright, now let's see who else we can add, bro. Phone call. Hold on, this probably my son. It's his birthday. Why you ain't take your monkey ass to school? So what that mean, nigga? You do not get to skip school because it's your birthday. You think you grown? What? You what? You did. You didn't get up and go to school. That's doing something. You thought cause it was your birthday you ain't have to go to school. So who lying then? Cause that ain't the story I heard from your mama. You said no. I said so who lying then? Cause that ain't the story I got from your mama. The story I got from your mama was he woke y'all up for school and y'all ain't get up. So who lying? Your mama or you? Scooby saying his ass over there with the rest of the kids. Shit, I can't take him. What you want me to do? Happy birthday, boy. You know you're not getting nothing for your birthday because you've been fucking up in school, right? Oh, so you know that. What you got a haircut or something? Let me see. I can't see your head, boy. I see the dresser. Why you ain't get a cut lower than that, man? You know your hair grow fast. Mm. Well, you know he ain't going back quick, so to who? And how much Pooh Bear charge you? Hmm. Well, all right, I'll see. And happy birthday, man. I love you. I'll see you Friday. All right. Bad, but think he about to get some Christmas, birthday stuff, and he been acting bad. Got me messed up, sir. Where is his shit at? Oh, I can't do nothing with him now. Let me see if I can add somebody else, man. Let me see what else is out here. I don't need a run. I don't need a run stopping linebacker, bro. I don't. That's not the scheme I run. I don't need a run stopping linebacker, bro. But them seem to be the. I don't need. Are you serious? That's it? So it look like I gotta bring him in, bro. We got our rusher, so it's like left. One defensive tackle, two defensive tackles. One defensive, one defensive, two defensive tackles, and I think one signed already. Yeah, one signed already. So we cool on the defense. So we got a safety up there. We need a safety. We need a strong safety. We got a safety up there. Yeah, man. Man, we need a quarterback, man. Anything else? We ain't no damn quarterback. Elusive back. We got a lot of running backs too. Another run stop. That's it, you know. That boy 6'5". scholarship. This guy, I got to get it, bro. Somebody else got that phone. I gotta get it. I got to. I don't have a choice. You need depth unless something gonna come cracking in the transport portal. Unless something gonna come cracking in the transport portal. Other than that, you gotta get it. You gotta get it. You play recognition up to 56. Him and five out. Damn, that's how we gonna do that. Okay. We got 12 points to upgrade coach. Nah, we ain't gonna upgrade nothing right now. What we gonna do is, hold on, try to dope up. Yes. The Raging Cajuns, huh? So, so who we got next week? Oh, Dominion. Oh, just got lightheaded fast as hell. I really don't want to play them or them. Well, shit, every game gonna be crazy, gonna be tough cause it's on uh Hall of Fame. Oh, Memphis 4-1, Georgia State up there. Um, they like the bottom feeders. They all keep winning. We'll play them, but we're gonna blow these guys out. I put oh, that's the AC stuff. I put Foster College in there. Operate force. Who's right now? I put 10 going down. Gonna be us in Ole Miss. Damn, Ole Miss. I losing that game. I losing that game. UFC over here? UCL? Alright, now, let's go. Way back. Alright. Seven receptions. Dang. Straight. Cut. Cut. Who started that last game? DeLuca. Prince gonna start. Mm. Bad. Okay. You gotta get hit. Now, I already knew. All the I knew he was again with this, bro. why I got rid of him. He a free safety, right? Damn, I dropped him up 3 on his shit. He got to get little too. We gotta stay right here, bro. Stop, bro. We'll add him. We'll take him. That's about it, bro. We only added 2 more gas, and we just lost 2 gas. So he finna come on home. David Nunes. I didn't even know he committed. Oh, we got two defensive. We got 2 defensive tackles. Yep, we got the defensive tackle. To the top of his motherfucking list. Scrambler. Oh, I thought he was 6'5". I don't know why I thought he was 6'5". But for a 6'4" motherfucker, that's not slow. Hold on. Let me look at that other physical receiver. Let me look at him. It was another receiver. He a deep threat. Nope, I'm just looking at these two. Nope. Can't get Tran. Shabazz. Come on, look at Shabazz. And that's it. That's it. I ain't scouting no more guys. 94 speed. He's a physical guy. I'm keeping both on. But for right now, he got up 30 off a scholarship. Off a scholarship. And 3 receivers right there. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take him off. Yeah, I'm taking him off. Take him off. 25. 25. 25. You got to max this guy out. We got to max him out. We need to know everything soon. We got to max him out. We need him. So, okay. $10. Okay. You gonna get the 5. You can never go wrong with that 99 speed, bro. You just can't, bro. You can't go wrong with that 99 speed, bro. You just can't. I'm sorry. You just can't. You can't go wrong with that 99 speed, bro. Alright, this old Dominion. Skip. Let's go. Southern Miss. Okay. Oh, they been losing, huh? Oh, they just lost. They just lost. So let me see team schedule. Old Dominion. Damn, 186.5. Damn. First time's getting it done there. Well, Okay, let me look at these teams because I know these teams they be changing shit up. Shit, Walker and Townsend can go. Sugar Shane. Why is River to hit? Oh, because I said I wanted to use that speed, but fuck it. Shit, he coming up. He almost better than her. Okay, they got everything still. They got everything straight. All right. Since we got everything straight now, let's take a look at this. Because if I got somebody else, they didn't tell me. We got the linebacker. He ready to come on through. Which one is Marshall? Oh, he went there. Fuck. Come on, I'm just gonna focus on these guys, bro. I'm just gonna focus on these guys. Just gonna focus on these guys that's left up here, bro. Shit, we getting everybody that we went for, except for few. And Oregon got Trumbull. Shit, I know we got the best in our division. That's not even a question. Oh shit, I forgot about Ole Miss. Tulane got 3 4 stars. Damn, they ain't getting nobody yet. Look at James Madison up there. Okay, well shit, who else can I shit, who else? We ain't looking at no more receivers. No more run stopping. Ain't no motherfucking run stopping outside linebacker, man. We play almost a pro style defense. Now that's one thing I do need to go look at. Kickers and punters.
Welcome to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, home to the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles, and fans have been eagerly anticipating this matchup at the Rock. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Golden Eagles will get us started with the opening kickoff. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will get the first crack at it here. And here's the man they want to get the ball to in this passing game. This is the type of receiver, David, when he's covered, he's still open.
He's still putting that hand up in the air. Coach, I'm still open. And more importantly, his quarterback knows that. They're going to move him all over the field. They're going to feature him on offense. They're going to make sure he gets a lot of touches, whether he's open or whether he's open, because he's always open.
When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think, goes a long way in who wins this one.
On third down, he drops to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Golden Eagles offense will have its first possession of the game. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys.
And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Dialing up a second down pass play. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's third and long from the 26. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Blasted as he lets it go. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. And the Golden Eagles will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Still on the 35-yard line after that incompletion. Here comes second and 10. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the senior would love to have that one back. Just a little too much on the pass.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a third down conversion to avoid punt. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The Rebels will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Out of the gun to give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback checking off. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. Fires to the big fella. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You've still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
He wants to throw. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on first down. Off the play fake. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
He'll let it go down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Golden Eagles send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Boy, 3-and-out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Now the play fake. Still running at the 40. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs.
Man, I'm the quarterback, and I drop back in 4 verts. What can I see on my safety? Is it single high? If it's single high, I know exactly where I'm going with the football. Look the safety off, zip it in there.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage.
In these situations, 3rd and eternity, I know exactly what to do. I put more DBs on the field. I know it's a pass, my best pass defenses, and then I turn my pass rushers loose. Go get that QB.
And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And, guys, this is a great time to take a shot if you want on second and short. They'll go to the ground. They've got it out to the 34 after getting 5 there.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Lining up from the 34 on first down. From the gun, running back on the move. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good team.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the first quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback touch pass from the jet sweep. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, David. It puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Golden Eagles have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on first down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Knocked down at the 29-yard line. Picked up 15 yards on the play, and he's got a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Leaves it with the back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
They're trying to go option, and they're trying to put that defensive end in a bind, but he's just way too athletic, and he guessed right. The quarterback was keeping the ball. He knew it and was able to make the tackle in the backfield.
Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. The snap sets up the throw, and he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. He got it, and the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And a nice job finding my wide receiver. And then how about the wide receiver turning into a running back, getting upfield, getting some positive yards, and getting the first down.
Got his man quickly. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
Ooh, and that was close for the offense. They try to go wide receiver screen. They're counting on that receiver beating that defender. Wasn't able to make him miss that time, but if I'm on offense, I'm going back to that play later.
Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll run the counter. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
I think they called that knowing they weren't going to hit a home run. So why would you call it that? Well, you call it so third down becomes an easier down. It's not third and long where I have to pass the football. Now all options on the table.
Got him downfield. Running toward the tape. The 10. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. The Rebels are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Rebels!
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Charlotte came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in the Queen City had to sweat things out for much of the day. Could have been better, but certainly could have been worse. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with him because of his speed. And as a result, they give up a big one.
Leaves it with the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
On second down, they'll take to the air. He finds his man. At the 35, he's loose. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. The Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. First and 10. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
And that play had no chance. And you sell pass, and you want to sneak the draw in there. The idea is to get those defensive linemen, Palmer, running up the field. But it's almost like they knew what was coming, and they shut that down quick.
Yeah, and so you're running the play. It's not going to be a great look defensively. As a quarterback, then, you've got to do a real good job of trying to sell pass. And I think he just hurried it a little bit too much. That play didn't look like it was going to have a chance anyways. But the quarterback, he's got to be a better actor on those draw plays.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. 3rd and long coming from the 27-yard line. You can make a field goal from here, just don't take a negative play. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And for the 2nd time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He'll swing that big leg for 3 from 44 yards out. It is good. So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the second half.
Completion a little short of the sticks. It's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Gets rid of it. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Garrison. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. Looking to move it through the air. Gives it the big stiff arm. Touchdown, Ole Miss. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Here's the return from inside his 10. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think...
Brings it in down the left side. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a 1st down.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Going up top on 1st down. He'll pull it down and run. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
They've already got a bunch of sacks on them today and another quarterback pressure. This offense has to try to find a way to get the ball out a little bit quicker, to protect the quarterback a little bit more. Whether it's screens, whether it's draws, whether it's rolling your quarterback, something has to change for this offense to protect their quarterback a little bit better.
They'd love nothing better than to add a 3 ball here before the break. That is no good. That one could have helped out a bit there, guys. It's still an 8-point game. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Man, we've been looking forward to this one all week. A fun start to things in Hattiesburg. And I get it. A lot of coaches, winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those two stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses. Help you come out on top.
And the Rebels will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Bringing it back. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think then if you're this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Big third down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Running back goes in motion. Trying to get to it. Firing to the right, complete. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
Well, how's that for being aggressive? Early in the game, fourth down in your own territory, and you go for it. And then your offense is able to come up with the big play, generate a ton of momentum, and stay on the field. That is impressive.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
It's a nice gain, but the big theme here is they just haven't been able to get the run game going on offense. They've been very one-dimensional. They're just not being physical enough at the point of attack.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. He's looking to throw. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
There's just so much chemistry between this quarterback and his receiver. And you saw it right there, down the perimeter, trying to work the boundary. Just put it somewhere near him. He'll catch it, he'll get a foot down, and help out his offense.
Gets it to the back. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
Nice job by the running back catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
And the Golden Eagles getting set on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Quarterback will audible. On 2nd down, he'll fire. Finds his tight end. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
They pick up the first down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the same page there.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Really nice job by the defense. They know the quarterback was outside the pocket. They were still able to get a hat on him just as he was trying to make that throw and force the incompletion.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun to give, looking for room. Relying on that running game inside the red zone. He picked up 3 to the 11. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the... And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right half. And this one splits the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Western Michigan is getting hammered right now. They are the nail, and that figurative mallet is just pounding them into the ground. What a bad look. They're trailing by 14 to Central Michigan. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He's got the back in the middle. And oh, he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. The give headed toward right tackle. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. It's a draw. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Fires toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. The Rebels decide to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. The whole thought process is just get the ball back, and what will we do on offense? And the special teams takes care of that.
What a great job by the special teams unit, making a big-time play. Listen, the offense was going to get the ball reached. Yeah, I get you, but they got this taken care of. Take the punt return, make a few guys miss, take it all the way to the house. Really good execution of that punt return.
Up by 1, they're going to try to get the deuce here and make it a field goal lead. He'll set up to throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. And the sticky fingers makes that two-point conversion decision a good one. The kickoff team is out there, and after giving up a punt return for the score, this offense needs to do some work. He'll bring it out. It's Grove. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off play action. Unleashes it on the run. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. What a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
I like quarterbacks that are being aggressive, but moving forward, if your guy's not open downfield, it's okay just to check it down to a tight end or a running back and take the profit.
They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Trying to escape and get it himself. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. And the Rebels will call on their punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and makes a fair catch at around the 35. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Hauls it in. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Golden Eagles will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Pressure got to the QB that time. He was trying to find his check down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
A really good job by the defense. They got to understand that boy can fly. So when he gets outside the pocket, I got to make sure I'm ready to go get him. You could tell he was still being a passer. He wanted to throw the football. Nice job closing under control, getting a hit on the quarterback, and affecting the throw.
We've reached the end of the quarter, guys, and Southern Mississippi has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And the Golden Eagles will punt this one away. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
Just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
They try to pop a run on the draw. Turns it on in midfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
The quarterback and the offensive line really do a good job. What do? They sell pass first. Everything looks like pass. Nope, they hit you with a run. Really great job working together with a little bit of misdirection.
Trying to find his man on first down. Fires into traffic, picked off. Takes it the other way. And he was looking for the pick six. He'll have to settle for getting it inside the 30.
A really nice job by the linebacker there, understanding his responsibilities in that coverage. That's a cover two look. So there's two safeties playing deep, but the linebacker knows there's nobody underneath him, keeping him close to the line of scrimmage, so he can kind of float back a little bit, watch the QB's eyes, jump the throw, and make the pick.
Throws for the tight end. Complete downfield. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. The Golden Eagles have moved it inside the 20. They'll throw it on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Nice job by the defense. You got to dial into your keys. You got to make sure you're reading those guys up front. They did a good job. They saw it. They pulled the trigger. They knew the quarterback had it. They weren't fooled. Strung it out. Did a nice job of limiting the damage with that QB run.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Give him about a yard on the play. It's down at the 10.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
And this is why defensive coordinators lose sleep at night, because guys like this have the football in their hand almost every single play. Third down, nothing open.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Southern Miss.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. A very efficient five-way scoring drive. And close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team out there and ready to go. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you've got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
That's the type of explosive play you love to start a drive with. First down from the 42. Fires to the right. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Man, that's a couple bad throws. Last possession obviously ends in an interception by this quarterback, and now you throw another one, in harm's way. You got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
On second down, he'll let it fly. Quick strike complete.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys that are so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
They make the stop, but he knew exactly how much he needed and where he needed to get for that first down.
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football, But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a first down? Just really hard to stop from a defensive perspective.
He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know.
He caught it. Touchdown, Rebels. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Air Force is currently ahead in this one, but they may need to rev up an F-16 if they want to turn this into a blowout today. They're up by 7 over Boise State. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll throw it on first down. Coming after it. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Defensive linemen live to get after the quarterback, to get sacks, to get by those big hog mollies up front on the offensive line and say, you taste dirt.
What can they pull out of the playbook here on 2nd and long from the 17? They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Big 3rd down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Quarterback checking the play. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got it at the 25. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Southern Mississippi. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
You know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap it off with a play that can build momentum, a 78-yard touchdown pass. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Finds space on the right. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking to move it through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Grove. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got out of trouble and throws. Finds his man. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
Fires to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
It's tough to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows, they open and they close so quickly. You've got to have great timing, and right now this offense doesn't have it. They've thrown 2 straight incompletions setting up third down.
If they can pay off this third and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those to the end zone, and it's picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Winning those individual 6-second battles with every play, time after time after time after time, and that leads to a victory here.
And I love when teams go out and play like it's sudden death. Like if they lose the game, their entire season is over. This game wasn't for the national championship, but you wouldn't know that watching this winning team, David. Tremendous effort and tremendous execution.
I love competitive people. I love competitive coaches. I love competitive teams that they know that their job is to go out and get a W no matter where you play. You want to play in the parking lot? We'll go meet you. Great job on this team being ready, getting the W.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm...